Welcome to BankCard Pro's CRM account tracking software. In this training session, I'm going to teach you how to view the equipment and software that was sold and set up for each merchant account boarded into your CRM system. On the login page, you're going to log in with your username and password, agree to the terms of service, and log in. On this page, you're going to be able to, on the gray menu bar, go to the status section. And in the status section, you're going to look up the merchant that you want to view the equipment that was sold. So on here, for demo purposes, we're going to choose the first app, which is customer number 1895, Creative Vision Studio, for Britney Spears, which is the sales rep that sold this account. So we're going to click on this this customer, and it's going to take you to the app summary page for Creative Vision Studio LLC. And it's going to give you all the details for this account and just tell you everything you need to know. And on the gray buttons that you see right here, there's 16 different gray buttons that gives you details about this account. What you're going to do is you're going to click on Equipment tab. And on the Equipment tab, you're going to see that there is 5 different pieces of equipment sold to this merchant. There's actually a printer, 2 terminals, a check reader, and a pen pad. Every time you add a piece of equipment, the software will create a equipment product name detail page for that piece of equipment. This way you can get details about how you programmed and built a file for this piece of equipment. Now how this works is if you actually edit the app, and you're going to see this is the app number 1895 for Creative Vision Studio. On the left where it shows progress, you choose equipment option. You'll see that you added 5 pieces of equipment to this app when you first boarded this account using this section here. Now every time you add this equipment, it'll actually, on the app, it'll create the equipment summary and detail page for each piece of equipment. And you're going to see all the details for each piece of equipment here. But we can also scroll to the bottom and go back to the status page. Here we are back to the status. You can click on equipment, and we're going to look at the first piece of equipment, and we're going to look at Nurit 8320. So we're going to click on edit, and here you're going to see the details for this piece of equipment. Now what you could do is when you program the file, do the file build, and you program the equipment and ship it out, you want to have some details about how you program the equipment, and you want to log in the serial number, things like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on serial number and enter the serial number for the terminal, application ID, whatever you want, date installed. You could say you installed on a certain date. And if you lease the equipment, what is the lease start date? And what would the lease end date be? Which would be the same day, but it would actually be 3 years from today, because it's actually 4 years, because it's a 4-year lease. So we got 4 years on the dates. Warranty option, we're providing a 2-year warranty. Warranty start date, you could put the warranty start there and the 2-year warranty start. So we're going to add 2 years. Then communication options, you can choose what communication option, and you can edit and add all your options in the drop down menu. Choose a platform. Print receipt header, what you want the receipt to say. Download phone number that was actually built in the file, and you can also add the secondary phone number, the dial prefix, call waiting, auto close time. We'll put 8 o'clock p.m. time zone, return policy on receipt, NAS version, whatever you want to put there, terminal setup, and you can basically put other options that you put in the file build. And then you can add notes, and you could say the terminal was programmed by a certain person, shipped by a certain person, and the merchant was trained by a certain person. And when you submit, it'll save all the details for what you put in this account. So you're going to see it right here, everything that you put for this Nurit 8320. So when you click on edit, you're going to see that it saved all the details of how you programmed the terminal and what options you put on the terminal. Now, if you see communication options here and there's nothing there, you can, as a system admin user, you can click on Edit and you can add all the items, and you're going to see nothing was selected. So what we're going to do is just select everything, move it over, and submit. Then what we're going to do is go back to that app in the status section, click on this merchant, click on the equipment, and we're going to go back to the 8320, and we're going to edit, and you're going to now see communications options. So basically we're doing DSL network, and what we're going to do is submit that. Now that that's saved, we're going to go back to edit, and you're going to see down here terminal options prompts are not visible. So we're going to, as a system admin user, you can edit those options and it'll take you to the edit page. And what you're going to do is it's going to show you all the options, and you're going to edit the list. And you're going to see that there was nothing selected. So what we're going to do is we're going to select everything, move it over, and submit it. Now that that's done, we're going to click on status, and we're going to go back to the app. We're going to click on equipment, and we're going to see the equipment here. We're going to edit. We're actually going to add a terminal ID number, but now you're going to see all the terminal options and prompts. So what you could do is you can go ahead and basically choose what options you put in the file build. This way you could see everything that was programmed in the system. You're going to submit, and you're all done. Now you're going to see basically all the fields starting to be filled out, and we're all done. And you just repeat the same process for all the other equipment, how you programmed it, what kind of warranty options, what is the lease terms, what's the serial number, what's the merchant ID number, and so on. So basically you can keep track of all your equipment out in the field. We're going to sign out, and this will conclude this training session.